Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Alina if you're new here. In today's video, I'm gonna share about how to become classy. That's, thank God, one of the compliments that I get the most. It's that I come across as very elegant, very classy, very sophisticated, and I don't really hear a lot of compliments like, wow, you're so hot. I don't really think that being hot is such a nice compliment, especially not if you receive it from men. I prefer you're beautiful, you're eloquent, you're classy, you're elegant. Things like that also not just only highlight my look and my appearance, but also the kind of attitude, my posture, and just how in general I come across. So if you want to become a classy girl, a high value woman, and if you want to attract also high value people, high value men into your life, then this is gonna be the video for you. So let's dive right in, guys. Classy girls know how to talk to themselves. They also know how to speak with others. They are not really into nasty conversations, gossiping about others, complaining about life, and just cussing and cursing around. No, classy girls, they know how to behave. They know how to speak with respect to anybody that they meet, no matter if it's their partner, their friends, server, they go into the bakery, no matter who it is, they treat every single person with respect, kindness, and just positive words. They know how to speak life towards themselves and others, and they do not talk bad, and they know exactly when to withdraw from conversation, because they know it's not very cutesy, very mindful, and very demure to talk about others and to just complain about life and be negative all the time. No, classy girls, they love life. Classy girls, they are just appreciative. They romanticize life. They know to always look on the bright side of life. They are always positive. They have a positive attitude and they are just kind. Classy girls don't cause no scenes. They know how to behave in public, and they know that everything that has an argumentation or discussion behind it, they will clarify everything in private. They know that if they make a scene, they are just gonna embarrass themselves, and it's not very respectful towards themselves and others. Classy girls don't argue with stupid people. They will agree to disagree. They will smile, they will be polite and friendly, and withdraw themselves from the conversation because they know how to protect their energy and also their reputation. If you want to come across as classy and high value, dress modest, feminine, and elegant. Classy girls know they don't need to show their skin. Classy girls don't need to show what they got because they know what they got, and that's enough. They know exactly how to highlight their features without revealing too much. And you don't even need to have the most expensive clothing. Classy girls just know how to style themselves and how to look rich even while not wearing the most expensive clothes, because it's all about styling them, putting up some accessories that are nice with it, not too much. They just simply don't look cheap and they don't do too much. Classy girls know that it's much sexier to stir up a fantasy than to put everything on a silver platter. The moment that you try to be super sexy, wear short things, and then argue with, oh, nobody should actually sexualize me, that's exactly the moment when you sexualize yourself. And also you get sexualized by others. It's nothing cute or feministic about it to reveal too much skin and then argue with that kind of argument. They also don't wear too much colors. It's nice to have a pop of color here and there. There's something bright and colorful, for example, in summer or in spring, but they usually like to stick with a maximum of 3 different colors, or staying in the same kind of color shades. That's something that I like to do and that I always get compliments for, that I really, really know how to dress myself well. And to be honest, I hear it even from men that they like this type of clothing way more. I don't do it for men. So if you want to become a classy girl, you need to want it for yourself. Don't be classy for men. Don't be classy for anybody else. You should always be your authentic self with whatever you want to do. But I hear it from a lot of men that they prefer modest style, that they just find it cheap. And if you walk around putting yourself and your body on a silver plate, it doesn't come across as you honoring your body, as you having a lot of self-respect and confidence, because you're so needy for other people's validation, other people's looks, that they will even judge you for that. It's just normal. We live in a world like this. We live in a society like this where if you wear very, very short things, show a lot of cleavage, like it just looks cheap. Okay, especially if you do both at the same time, like short and a lot of cleavage. I don't wear cleavage at all. Like I always have high neck things on. Even if I do wear short dress, like I make sure that it's never too short, that I'm never gonna embarrass myself. And you should do the same if you want to come across as classy. Don't wear too much makeup and super fake long lashes. Like classy girls really know how to highlight their features in a very subtle and feminine way. If you put off your makeup and you don't even recognize yourself in the mirror anymore, that's when you know you're doing too much. There was a time in my life, and I'm telling you this from my private life, I was not at all classy. I looked very cheap back then, okay? I had very long lashes, very fake long lashes, super long nails, like very colorful, very, very bright. I had so much makeup on. I painted my eyebrows like this. It was just, it was not cute, okay? And when I look back now to these pictures and I ask myself, how did I feel back then about myself? I must admit that I felt very insecure and I tried to cover it up, literally, with wearing a mask, with putting up so much makeup on my face and changing every single thing about me and my features, that it was just too much. And it does look like it. Like people can actually see, like, wow, that person must be very insecure about themselves. If you're trying too hard, you're trying too hard for a reason. Most of the time because you're insecure, not very confident, and you're trying to wear a mask. So being classy is not only about the way you look and dress yourself, but also the way you feel about yourself. The next thing is, don't wear too long nails. Okay, I already said it, like it's just trashy. It's just ghetto, okay? Wearing like this long nails, it's just not cute. It's not classy. So if you want to come across as feminine and elegant and want to be seen as such as well, then wear short, cute nails, okay? It's not bad if you wear like a little bit longer than your usual nails, but like keep them short and sweet, okay? And wear colors like nude, French tips, or red. Like you know me, I always love my red. Like that's just my color. I always wear it like in different kind of shades. Winter can be a bit darker, and then in summer a bit brighter. But I usually always stick to the same color palette because my clothes are also like I can easily combine them, and I rather combine colorful clothes and sometimes wearing red lip, for example, than to have like too many different colors on my nails. Like it just annoys me after a while, and I don't think it's very classy. So keep it to like rosé shades, nude shades, red, or French tips. Be well read and well spoken. For most people, unfortunately, it stops after school and they don't ever take a book into their own hands again. Classy girls know that the more knowledge they gain, the more value they can also bring to other people's conversations. And you don't have to brag with your knowledge and, just pour everything out there and when nobody asked for, but you know exactly how to hold a conversation. You have knowledge about all kinds of topics and even like learn different languages. Like if you know how to express yourself in multiple languages, and if you are intelligent and smart, that's insanely sexy for yourself and also for others. And even though there's a lot of people that believe in pretty privilege, and maybe to an extent it's true, it's also about your self-concept, how you know and realize that you want to be more than just a pretty face, okay? Especially if you are pretty, most people, and I'm telling you, most people will assume that you are stupid. Most people in my life, for example, I had to always prove myself more because people assumed I'm pretty, so I'm dumb. So I had to prove myself extra hard, work extra harder to gain knowledge, to prove myself to others. And I always hear, wow, you have so much knowledge. Wow, you're so smart for your age. You're so smart, blah, blah, blah. And I'm telling you, it is because I chose this route because I know like beauty will fade, looks will fade, but your knowledge and the skill sets that you gain, they will stay forever. And in life, you always have to invest in things that nobody can ever take away from you. What stays with you forever is your attitude, your skill sets, your talents, your knowledge, everything that you can multiply. Classy girls don't need to be loud. They don't need to yell around. They don't need to be heard in every single room that they walk in because they're talking so loud. Classy girls know how to make themselves seen by remaining a mystery. And that's also automatically how other people will think that you're even more interesting. Because people that are constantly oversharing things, constantly talking and yelling around, come across as very insecure. Because why do you need to talk so loud? Why do you want like 10 tables next to you? You want the people to hear that you just had a date with the hottest guy in town. Nobody needs to know. Keep it low key. How you talk, how you share things with others, you are selective with the people you surround yourself with, and also with the kinds of things that you share about your personal life. Nobody needs to know everything. So that is one thing that I actually started doing in the last couple of years. I just stopped telling every single person my goals, my ambitions, the things that I plan for myself, the things that I think, the things that I go through. Like it's nobody's business. I deal with it with myself, or I have a selective group of people that I tell the things that are very, very close to me. But I know that I can trust these people. I know that I have nothing to ever worry about, because these people, they keep it for themselves. And I do the exact same thing for them, and it's a give and take. But not every single person needs to know what goes on in your life. And classy girls always know that. Not every single person needs to know your darkest secret just so that you appear more interesting, because you're not. You appear desperate. They are quiet but firm. They talk with confidence and with clear voice, but they also don't need to yell around. They don't call the server in a rude way. They are just always polite and friendly. But they also know how to speak up for themselves when it's needed and to give counter to people that are rude to them. But they always do it in a very respectful way. And believe me, you can offend people way better with a smile on your face and saying in a polite and cute way how wisdom has always been chasing them, but they have always been faster. Classy girls have classy hobbies. You don't find them at the club every single weekend being wasted and drunk and just hanging around some man's neck. No. You will find classy girls at Pilates sessions early in the morning, yoga sessions. They go to the ballet or theater or opera. They have classy hobbies, and they are not very well known by every single person in town, because they're simply not seen on those spots where people are usually seen because everybody else goes there. You find them at high tea in a nice hotel. And if classy girls go out after 7 p.m., it's for fine dining experience or to go to the airport to escape the country. Classy girls don't get wasted. They always know their boundaries. They never drink too much that they don't even know what's going on anymore. They know how to have a glass of wine, a glass of champagne, or maybe two, but they always know their boundaries, and they never get so wasted that they're gonna embarrass themselves and others. Classy girls don't sleep around. Despite of the fact that many women think what men can do, they can also do, classy girls know that they don't want to. They honor their bodies, they have so much self-respect, and they know that not everybody has access to their body. It's a very spiritual and sacred practice for them, so they don't need to do it with everybody just to prove a point. They have very traditional values, and if a man is not respecting and honoring their values and their boundaries and their bodies, they know when to withdraw, because that's how you also see kind of fast the kind of intention that other people have with you. They don't sleep around for fun. They don't need fun because they find fun in other activities. And if you are above 25 and you're still sleeping around trying to have fun, I don't know if you're waiting for the bus or whatever, but if you date unintentionally, you are wasting your time, you're wasting your energy, and you're not respecting yourself. Classy girls just simply never waste their time with dusty men that they never get any commitment from. And here a secret tip: if you ever get mixed signals, the signal is off. Just don't ignore the red flags. They know exactly what they want. They date with an intention. And if they don't get that from that certain person, they will just simply say in a nice, polite way, I wish you the best, but I don't think we will go any farther from here. Serious inquiries only. Posture is everything. You will never find a classy girl looking like a gremlin or a Gollum stamping around like an elephant in the zoo. No, they have a posture, they sit with grace, with confidence, they stand tall, they move in a very feminine way, and you will just simply never find them being super clumsy. And I'm telling you guys, it takes a lot of practice. I actually have been in my childhood a little bit clumsy here and there, but you can train yourself to have posture, to have confidence, to stand tall, and to move with grace and elegance. Classy girls love themselves. They love themselves so much that they know how to make themselves happy. They don't rely on anybody else to make them happy. They have their own fulfilled life, and they make sure that nobody can disrupt their peace. They keep working on themselves. They are self-reflected and aware. They are just pouring into themselves. And they find it very important as well. They don't do it for anybody else but themselves, because they want to grow. They want to become better. Because no matter if classy girls are taking care of their looks and appearances, they know that their inner beauty is the most important one. And I'm telling you, it doesn't matter how beautiful you are. If you are also beautiful from the inside, your aura will shine 100 times brighter. Classy girls have manners. They know how to behave in a restaurant. They know how to behave in front of others. They know how to behave no matter societal condition, no matter the situation. They are always respectful and kind. They don't think that they're better than anybody else, and they never treat anybody as such. They never talk to anybody from above or from below. They always treat every single person the same. Next, she's classy, being authentic. Classy girls don't try too hard to be classy. They don't try to be perfect all the time. They are just the way that they are, and they hold it with grace. They know how to carry themselves, and they are classy in the most authentic way. Classy girls knows exactly who she is. She's very confident within herself, but she also knows how to be vulnerable, how to remain humble, and how to just be a sweet person. She shows compassion to other people. She's kind, she's generous, and she's very genuine. Like, she won't fake her classy. She has humor, she knows how to take a joke, she can laugh about herself, but she also knows how to fire back if needed. But always being very mindful, very cutesy, and very demure. Last but not least, classy girls have boundaries, and they have principles, and they have strong values that they always stand behind no matter what. They know that nobody else can ever cross their boundaries, because it's up to them to uphold them. And that's the difference. If you say that somebody else is crossing your boundaries, nobody can ever cross your boundaries. You are the one who has to uphold your boundaries. And if you see that somebody else is crossing your boundaries, you have the choice to withdraw yourself. You have the choice how you will react. You can never make anybody meet your boundaries and forcing them. That is called manipulation. But if you know how to be firm with your boundaries, how to uphold them in any kind of situation, you will never have anybody crossing them, because it's always up to you how you will react. She knows that she cannot control anybody, and she doesn't try to, but she is always controlling how she will react, and that she can walk away if needed. She leads with integrity, she carries herself well. She also never gives other people the opportunity to dim her light. She knows what she brings to the table. In fact, she is the whole table, and she's not afraid to eat alone, because she prefers the right kind of company by her side than anybody not meeting her standards or draining her energy. So that was my video, guys, about how to become more classy and high value. If you like this video, if you found some helpful tips, then give me a thumbs up. If you're new here on my channel, then please subscribe so you don't miss out on any other videos. And if you have any topic suggestions or things you want to hear me talk about, then put them also down below in the comments. And other than that, I wish you a beautiful day, and I see you guys in my next video.